Wouldn't be in a freak of world if we didn't have a little hiccup at the start. But now we're into the game here. In the top left, we have got Rebellion's ByuN.
And in the bottom right here, we've got our Blue Protoss. He's our guy. He's our GSL champ. It's herO.
Wait, Dark's won a GSL, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I think he was one of those players that it took him maybe longer than we thought it would. But yeah, he's won one by now. But every player in this group has won a GSL. So
Yeah, he won a GSL Season 2 in 2021.
yeah.
He 4-1 to Trap.
Ooh.
Nice job, Dark.
Nice job, Dark. 4-1'd him so good he retired.
Maybe so. Goodness. Oh yeah, so this is on the PTR, which means the current balance test changes are in here. So there's going to be, I don't know, maybe some weird stuff.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna be honest, guys, like, I haven't seen much on the new patch at all, nor the new map, so it's gonna be a wild ride. I'm just gonna hold on to my chair as we watch these two go at it.
What's the date on the latest PTR notes?
This mod was from January 9th.
January 9th.
It might have been updated since then, but yeah. As long as
5.0.11?
I honestly can't
I think that's it.
tell you from the top of my mind. ByuN made the lobby, so
Yeah.
yeah.
That looks like the most recent one. My gosh, tons of changes. Okay.
Lots of changes, so we'll try and point those out as we see them. Not many of the base units were changed or anything like that from Protoss or Terran. The Adept Shade was altered, I believe. So I guess that's the most basic change to Protoss.
Right. Got a pretty dark tile set. I like it.
Yeah, this map, it definitely has... It almost looks a little retro to me, like older Starcraft maps.
Yeah, yeah. What was that giant 4-player map that was dark that everybody hated?
I don't know.
I never remember the name of that one, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of that just from the coloring here. But
ByuN is
obviously it's a 2-player map because 4-player maps are dead.
ByuN almost got a second probe there for his Reaper, so that was a good job by him. He got a scout on the Stargate. Big pain to herO, almost getting a second probe. That has the Protoss sweating. Yeah, so not a bad opening for ByuN. He got the scout, he saw what he needed to see, and yeah.
Yeah, what's up, TC Anthony in chat? Let's go indeed.
Okay, 2 Adepts coming on in here for herO. ByuN on it with that deeper raise. The Hellion and the Marine's going to engage these Adepts. We'll see if they can pick them off. So far, no SCVs going down, so this looks pretty good for ByuN. herO does trade out, gets that last Marine. So 2 Marines for 2 Adepts. Not a good trade.
Yeah, bad trade for herO. You're really... Cost-wise, that's terrible. But you get a free Hellion, so that kind of evens it out.
Yeah, that was good. No scout there from ByuN. Of course, now the Phoenix have been seen, though, so ByuN has that info. He doesn't have to worry too much about an attack coming, like, immediately.
No,
but,
I mean, all these resources are going into Phoenix, so we're good. Robotics facility coming up back home for herO. It's going to be standard stuff here from ByuN. Looks like Marine Marauder, Medevac, probably some Liberators in there, maybe some Widow Mines. Another Phoenix gets started. This isn't... The Phoenix didn't get any changes, did it?
I don't believe so.
I'm going to look it up. Observer, Archon, High Templar, Disruptor, Carrier, Sentry Forge, Shield Battery, Observers. Like everything but the Phoenix, apparently.
Basically. So we got a Forge on the way for herO. Engineering Bay. I'm excited to see the new Raven change work out. We've got one of those on the way for ByuN.
Yay! Let me find that real quick. So a couple bug fixes for the Raven. Gas cost is reduced from 200 to 150. Build time reduced from 43 to 30. Starting energy increased from 50 to 75. Interference matrix duration reduced from 11 to 8. Anti-armor missile armor reduction from 3 to 2. Covert reactor upgrade removed. Auto energy cross increased from 50 to 75. So they're cheaper and they build faster, but they're nerfed every other way.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Uh-huh. Except for speed. I mean, I guess they're the same speed they always are, but they're slow anyway, so, like... whatever, man.
The cost reduction is a nice thing for Terran, I imagine. I mean...
yeah.
We've seen a lot of... If you follow Starcraft too closely, you've definitely seen some... if you follow Starcraft too closely and have spare time, you've definitely seen some of the new games. So, at this point... The Raven cost being reduced is going to be real nice for Terran. That's all I can say, because having one Raven is a huge bolster to the Terran army.
Yeah.
And that being cheaper is real good.
Yeah, Cyclone changes Magfield Accelerator damage bonus change from plus 20 versus armor to plus 10 versus all. So it goes from less of a specialized unit to kind of a more general all-around unit, which... I don't know. I kind of feel like that's nice for Terran.
I like it. It's funny how we have this sort of yin and yang with the Cyclone. You remember the initial Cyclone was ridiculous, like just the way that its lock-on behaved.
Yep.
And then they sort of changed it so that it was more like a direct combat unit that was very, very bland.
Yes.
And now they're almost going back to that in effect, because its abilities seem more like... less powerful in a sense, more straight up. I don't know. It's a weird way to put it. But,
it is. I mean, I don't know. As this engagement comes in, that shield batter needs to get focused down, and there's one Colossus out. Interference Matrix immediately going down. Its duration
oh my
has
gosh.
been nerfed. It has been nerfed, but it's long enough to die. And the third base is going to go down, and maybe ByuN is just going to get a quick Game 1 victory here.
I think he is. I almost mentioned it. I'm like... when I was... It's like, oh, hero's going Phoenix, and ByuN is going for 3 racks.
Normal stuff, yeah.
So... this is why Protoss doesn't usually make many Phoenix. The hero went for 5 Phoenix. We don't... wait, he went for 7, actually. We almost never see that. The Phoenix are looking to get something that's like, wow, a couple of Widow Mines. Where's your third base, hero?
Yeah, he's toast. He's toast is what it is. I don't know, with Cyclones... the damage was good enough that I didn't really notice the difference for the lock-on for armored versus non-armored, but I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, so army supply 68 to 40 here. We've got 2 Colossus, though. The medevacs are out of energy, and ByuN smartly backs away.
Yeah, I know that there's a thing, like, how good Phoenix Colossus can be, and it was one of those things, like, in the older days of StarCraft 2.
Yep.
If this was 7 years ago, I'd look at this and be like, oh, it's 2 base against 3 base. As long as the Protoss turtles, he'll be fine. I don't think we're going to see that here. The hero is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, 100%. I mean... 2 Colossus out. More Phoenix. This is the most Phoenix I've seen in a PvT in a long time. And again, I don't know what justifies it. I don't know what changes are in this PTR that make any sense why he would go for this many Phoenix.
No.
Just experimenting?
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix Colossus isn't that amazing of a competition, or of a composition.
Right. Anti-armor missile goes down. That's been nerfed. That's doing only a -3 armor, or 2 instead of 3.
You gotta give it to hero. He's making this kind of work. Oh my gosh. I don't think he's gonna kill ByuN here. Like, the Colossus are all dead. The Phoenix got some good pickoffs, and they did a better job buffering than I thought they would. He's now getting some of the medivacs, picking up all the Marines.
It's true, but Phoenix are not a game-winning unit. His entire army is Phoenix right now.
Look at all ByuN's Marauders. 12 Marauders on the ground.
Seriously, just go walk across the map with Marauders. Let's do this thing. You got a 3rd base. Hero still hasn't retaken his 3rd.
Oh my gosh, Hero's going up against all those Marauders with like 5 Zealots. He knows
Dude.
he needs to win because he's only on 2 bases, but yeah, the Phoenix die and he taps out. GG.
Yeah, so almost kind of felt experimental there from herO. He's like, let's see how good this composition is going to be. I don't know, man. Second map is Royal.
Okay.
Do we need that? Yeah, we won't have them make it. Yeah, I mean, interesting game there from herO, but there we go. ByuN's on top of it. Good man, ByuN. He's up 1-0. He's on top of making maps. He's awesome. Ready to go. So this is Royal Blood, a new ESL map from the Team Liquid map contest. It was decided, right? This is in the next ladder pool?
Yes, and going to be played at... it's been a while since I said it.
Katowice?
Katowice, yeah.
Oh, really? But not the PTR, just the maps?
The patch is going to be on there too, I believe.
No, that's not a good idea.
They just keep doing this every year.
They say they're going to do it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure they're going to be doing it.
Okay. I might need to start making some noise on Twitter for that one. Like, come on, guys.
I think that's where a large part of the like controversy on the patch comes through.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
yeah,
it's one thing to have a home story cup on an unreleased patch.
Right.
But then the biggest StarCraft 2 tournament of the year.
Yeah, Katowice is the world championship. Like, that's nuts.
Okay, in the top right, we have got ByuN.
And in the bottom left, he's our dude herO. He's down 1-0, but it is a best of 5. He's feeling all right. Probably not going to make 47 Phoenix in this game, would be my guess.
No. Maybe stick with the more classical 4 if he does such a thing.
Is there just a series of destructible rocks up the middle of this map? Can you see those? Like diagonally? Okay. So
wow, those are really small choke points, though.
They are. But it gives you kind of a direct path to your enemy if you take them all down. That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
On like a watchtowers. Okay.
Looking
at
at
gold bases.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, minerals. Oh no, that's a minerals and gas, but only 5 mineral patches.
6. Yeah. So that's the standard amount of minerals. So.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say, looking at these maps, like the last one and this one, I mean, I know that it's all mathed out the time across them, but these look like pretty big maps we've seen so far.
Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Tons of places to expand here on Royal Blood, though. Like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top, 4 across the bottom, and then 4 across the middle. They can each go 8 base, which is a lot. A lot of expansions. Very data C of it.
If we see 8 bases, I will be very surprised. What we do see, though, is herO actually going for a 2-gate opening. This is incredibly aggressive, punishing ByuN a little bit for not SCV scouting. Not that Terrans always do. He's coming across the map, though. If ByuN just builds a bunker, though, is he not fine here?
He's building a bunker? I think he's okay. A bunker against this kind of aggression is going to be just fine.
Yeah, hero's actually a little bit supply blocked, too, on getting this adept out, so...
that's not good.
That is not good at all. herO off to a bit of a rocky start.
Just kind of walk past the bunker here, which is what you could do. Take a lot of shots, though. That Zealot is not healthy. So they're sitting back there, they're denying all mining at the second base, which is nice. Reaper, 88 charge, catches that Adept, gets a little bit of damage off on her, and then there's a hard wall, which is going to take a while to bust through. Cyclone on the way. As soon as that Cyclone comes out, this aggression will be shut down. SCVs, are they needed to repair?
Wow.
Oh, we're gonna... Wow, pulling the boys.
Oh, a bit of miss micro there from ByuN. His 2 Marines got hung up behind the supply depot, and pulling those SCVs might have been a little bit much. Like, he killed the Zealot, but I think he could have done it without losing the 2 SCVs.
Yeah, probably. But herO's going home. He's got a third. Is that a third base? No, that's your second base for herO coming up.
Yeah, a delayed second off the back of those 2 gates. So if we look at the worker count, ByuN is definitely ahead, even though he lost those 2.
Yeah, mules are good.
Mules are real good.
It's got a starport coming up back home. Twilight Council here from herO. Could be some resonating live at depths. Probably Blink, though. Could be moving into DTs. The DT opening. Why not?
Were DTs changed at all?
Let's find out. Dark Templar. They have a blink delay. It was reduced from 0.75 to 0.71.
Wait, they buffed them?
Yeah. So the time from when you tell your DTs to blink until they actually do was, I mean, 0.04 seconds.
So it's not a change.
I don't think so. What they said is they standardized the number on normal game speed. So I think they just wanted to get this delay in line with the game time. There were a few changes they did that way.
There was, yeah. Like, there's some changes that a lot of them removing the randomness from the game.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to make it worse for spectators a little bit. Like, it's going to make the game a little bit... Like, the reason they added those delays is so that it's more appealing to, like, watch. It makes you feel like, oh, they're morphing in. It's a little bit odd when everything happens at the same time. That's why they have that random delay.
Yeah, true.
So it's gonna be a nice change for pro gamers.
Oh no, the Adepts got in.
What?
Done.
Oh,
then they canceled the shade.
I mean, it was only 2 Adepts, so they wouldn't kill the SCVs in one shot, but still, what else would he do with those Adepts? That's bizarre.
I mean, he got a scout off, so that's good at least.
Yeah, but it's ByuN. He knows he's going to be playing 3 racks anyway.
Fair point. Very fair point.
Okay, yeah, so we do have this Raven.
Right. So, again, Ravens build faster. They're cheaper on gas. They do start with more energy. They start with 75 instead of 50, but everything else about them is nerfed. They don't. Corvid Reactor allows them to get more energy possible. Nope, that's gone. Auto turret energy cost was increased. Anti-armor missile reduction was decreased. Interference matrix duration was decreased.
And they're not affected by building armor, are they, anymore?
Auto turrets?
Or maybe high-sec auto tracking? Was that one of the changes?
I don't know. I didn't see anything about high-sec auto tracking or building armor in the note. You might have to look up that one for me, because I don't see... Yeah, I don't see building or anything in the...
Yeah, maybe that was in a different notes or something that was removed or added later.
Oh, Raven drops an auto turret. Oh, back right where you were. Does get a probe kill, and...
Oh, doesn't target it. Could have got an extra 1 or 2 there, I think.
True fact. Army value 61 to 48 in favor of ByuN here. Marines, Marauders,
another turret.
Got some medevacs.
And another one.
Again, the cost of the turret has been increased. I don't know. Guardian Shield is popped, but I don't know if this is enough. Stalker's in the mix here, too. Stutter stepping back. The tank is slow and therefore gets killed. But ByuN is stutter stepping back as hard as he can right now.
Yeah,
trying to pick those zealots out. Once
shaving
the zealots
them
are gone,
down.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say, once the zealots are gone, this goes very well, but the blink forward by herO.
Really interesting micro there from those 2 players. Yeah, that was...
I mean, ByuN's okay. He's up 41 to 30 army supply after that. He kept his medevacs alive. There were 10 or 11 probes killed on the other side, so herO's economically hurting. So yeah, herO won that engagement, but at the end of the day, I think ByuN is still up in pretty much every measurable aspect here. And mules are good, again. Ooh, Ghost Academy coming in. Storm getting researched by herO. Third base landing from ByuN here at about 8 minutes. And as we could see earlier, the third base of our Protoss player herO's been up for a while.
Yeah, herO, he's doing okay. That was a good trade for the Protoss, I think. Just based on the fact that, like, otherwise he would have just had these zealots and stalkers sitting around, trading them out against Bio in a decent way. Probably worth it.
He doesn't have an armor yet, so these Widowmines aren't permacloaked. Interesting. Yeah, Stalker's just poking. There's no way they're going to stand in a direct fight against Marine Marauder Medevac, and they know it. So they're just there to poke, blink out, poke, blink out. Warping in some stuff at the 12 o'clock there is herO, maybe about the 11 o'clock. Oh, Proxy Gate. This feels like DTs. This feel like DTs?
No, this is just for Zealot Warpins, I think.
All right. 3 ghosts at a time on the way. Ooh, Enhanced Shockwave was changed. Enhanced Shockwave removed. But base EMP radius increased from 1.5 to 1.75. And steady targeting is canceled if the target moves more than 13.5 range away from the ghost while casting. The cast range is 10. So you can break the lock-on of steady targeting now. Enhanced Shockwaves is gone, but the base EMP is increased to 1.75. Enhanced... There it is. There's Enhanced Shockwaves.
Oh, this Prism. herO is going for a Storm Drop. Oh, the Vikings stopped chasing, though. Storm goes down. Observer gets picked off. Another Storm Drop coming on in for herO. We'll see if he's going to take it towards the main army. Oh, beautiful hit. Pretty good split there from ByuN. Not terrible. Yeah, given a second, the Medivac should heal up all this bio.
Yep, and the time it takes to get up this ramp. Widowmine connects. Zealots are like, we don't like that at all.
Wandering High Templar.
Yeah. Free Archon. That's not happening, and herO decides to go for it. No, he does not go for it. He pokes in, backs down the right side of the ramp here. Beautiful. Storm's getting tossed down again. Once again, the medevac count is high enough, the energy is good enough that the restoration of health is good. So what they did with the EMPs was they took it from where Enhanced Shockwave increases from 1.5 to 2. And now, just base EMP is 1.75. So base EMP is better than it was, but it's not as good as when it had Enhanced Shockwave.
Yeah, I think that's not the end of the world.
No, I
the
don't think
snipe
so either.
change is probably the bigger one. Not that I've seen too much of that.
No, it's mostly I think just for lurkers. Because you see a lot of the time, lurkers unburrow, they run, and they're like way far away from the ghost when that snipe connects, right?
That is true, yeah.
So that's going to get rid of that at least. So Zerg players are happy about it, and again, that just feeds into the Zerg OP patch discourse on Twitter. Did he pull the boys? Why did he have a ton of SCVs in here? Nice blink dodge.
I do not know.
It was a temporary, like, pull the boy situation. I don't know if it's that desperate, ByuN. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, beautiful snipes.
Templar gets sniped.
Oh, this is good for ByuN, I feel. The EMPs, the pickoffs there, that was big, big, big for ByuN. He's now retreating to his Widowmines. That fight was actually without his Widowmines, and it still went incredible for him. He's coming forward now. The Archons are popping. More High Templar coming for herO, so ByuN has to back off.
Yeah, it was a little bit careless for a herO to leave his High Templar at the front of the army like that, but he's got more coming in. More where those came from for sure. He's working on 2-2 upgrades, another Warp Prism, probing up real hard. I mean, he's double expanded. He's in at 5 base right now to kind of a 4 base here from ByuN. He's up 88 to 71 workers. Economically, herO's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, he is. It's kind of this mass gateway ground army Protoss style that definitely relies on the heavier economy. herO got good has good upgrades. Losing probes to Widowmine drops while this is going on, but yeah, the upgrades for herO are quite ahead of ByuN's, and those were reduced for Protoss, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry, which one?
The forage upgrade timing.
Yes, reduced by 7 seconds, 9 seconds, and 11 seconds. So upgrades are faster for Protoss, which I don't know that they need them. It feels like they always get 3-3 before the other 2 races anyway.
Yeah, I don't mind it if it encourages this kind of style, because this style is very fun to watch, to be honest. Like the mass gateway against the Terran bio. Yeah. It's really fun to watch, and all in all, that adds up to almost 30 seconds, those upgrade timing changes.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, 2-2's done before ByuN's 2-2 was even halfway complete. I mean, it's really fast.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so herO pumping out more probes, so making up for what those Widow Mines were lost. Is this Nexus on position? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes the graphics are off, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, that Nexus... Oh. You know what? I think that Nexus might be off.
I think it is, yeah.
There you go. This one's good. Yep, good call. Vikings up to try to deal with the War Prisms, I would assume, but they're taking storms to the face. Storms are everywhere.
The storms for ByuN really are becoming a problem. He's got some more of his army coming down towards the bottom, but herO's army is quite formidable at this point. Archons, 5 Immortals in the mix. There is a lack of High Templar right now, though, and he's going on in. He's going to eat a couple of Widowmine shots. Their SCVs are being pulled.
EMPs on the Archons, getting some good damage on the Concave is insane by the Protoss here. SCV is trying to help kill Archons, and actually the SCVs might be turning the tide here a little bit. All the Immortals die, and the Stalkers are like, we don't have any support whatsoever. 17 SCVs did get killed in the crossfire there, but ByuN survives for at least another couple of minutes here.
Yeah, and that was quite a good fight for the Terran player. He's got to be careful not to overstep. If herO does a good job replacing his army with these Zealot weapons and whatnot, the Protoss all of a sudden can have quite a bit of supply again. So it's important we see herO getting out as many of those weapons as he possibly can, and off the back of his economy, he is getting up an army once more.
95 to 74 army supply here. herO again with a better economy, 93 to 74. Just killing it economically and on total base count here. 3 3s finishing up soon. ByuN was able to start +3 attack for infantry just a second ago here. He's just making Vikings, Marines, Marauders, Ghosts, trying to expand further here. EMP does catch some of these units. These Stalkers do not want to fight this at all.
No, Stalkers really start to lose their value at this point, because there's just too much stuff to get the good trades with. Beautiful Psystorm there.
War Prism got sniped too, though, so that's a nice thing for ByuN. Both players taking some hits. Archon's not really closing. Good Storm again. ByuN trying to stim Storm dodge here. herO does not want to lose this base. Charging Zealots in. Great stutter steps. Widowmine connects on a single Zealot. herO's okay with that.
Yeah, Terrans really love this, though, being able to commit in and out and engage the Protoss, then disengage like ByuN is doing. He's getting good trades while he does this. The Ghost dealing lots of damage to the Zealots. herO's got to pull back. This is not a position that's getting any better for herO.
No, 100%. He's basically 109 to 67 army supply is not where you want to be against a Terran player. The micro here for ByuN has been fantastic. He's expanding behind this. I mean, his 3 3s coming in.
Yeah, this
needs... Yeah, I mean, the saving grace here for herO is that he's at the top of a ramp.
Yeah, that is very true. Interesting dynamic there on the map. This is the problem for Protoss, though. If you take a bad fight when you're playing this style, like, it's hard to get up the supply, to get up the army that you need to take another engagement against the Terran, and herO's trying to do that, but this army isn't any better than the one that he lost a couple of minutes ago. And ByuN is now coming on in. He's going to have his +3 attack soon.
Yep, he's not waiting for... Oh, now he is. +3 is done on the infantry. Shield battery overcharge just doesn't seem to matter when there's +3 stimmed infantry here. Just pouring so much damage. ByuN kiting. Zealots not really able to get connections that they want here. And ByuN really does want to take that Nexus down, but every time he fires on it, herO takes the chance to come in from another angle.
Yeah, it's not without its cost to herO, though. This is quite a trade out, but wow, herO with an aggressive blink forward pushes ByuN back momentarily.
He does. He's warping in 10 more Zealots, but he's still down 100 to 60 total supply. That's not going to go well for him in the long run here.
herO
Widowmine's getting connections. He's low ground harassing to that high ground mineral line. That's a problem for this map. He scans bottom right, sees there's a base there. He might just take his army over there and just wipe it out, but taking down herO's army in this position might just be enough to get a GG and go up 2-0.
Yeah, we really got to give it to herO, though. The fact that he's fighting this out, and all of a sudden the army supply is within 30 of each other, and a lot of that supply for ByuN is in Medivac, so herO or ByuN's Bio Ball isn't looking too big.
It's a ton of Zealots here for herO, which I just don't know is what he wants here, but At the very least, it forces ByuN to back out. It's almost like they're zoning units at this point, where they're not necessarily getting kills, but they're forcing ByuN away back down the ramp, where he has to establish coming back up the ramp. Nice EMP there again. Noticeably smaller. I mean, we're looking at not as big as that enhanced shockwave version here. 108 to 68 supply. Once again, herO's just bleeding units here. Resources lost is 36,000 for herO and only 26,000 for ByuN. The trades have been insane. And the longer this goes on, I just don't know. ByuN's window is closing, but he blinks in.
Yeah, herO with a big warping of Stalkers gives him the damage, the volleys to take a trade, to take prolonged engagement like this. And so that was a really great call to warp in 10 Stalkers there. He's without a buffer now, though, so he's got to be real careful. But herO's still keeping the supply around the same mark that it was.
Yeah, it's not getting any worse. Kind of. I mean, 105 to 40 is bad.
Yeah, this isn't great.
It's 179 Zealots have died here, and I think ByuN might just be going in for the kill right now. Immortal down. High Templar stays alive. Thanks to shield battery overcharge. That's a huge deal. ByuN's expanding as much as herO is here. Just workers are 106 for herO, which seems like a lot.
That is a lot. He's going to try and take a trade. He's got 1,000 resources in the bank, so he's got to keep hitting those warpins. Otherwise, the money from his 111 probes now is useless.
Oh my gosh.
He really needs to...
the most probes I've seen ever in a StarCraft 2 game.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
111 is insane. What is he doing? I mean... He's not dying, so it's working on some level, but it really prevents him from getting an army.
Yeah, I love this kind of game when players are engaging with these types of armies, and herO's doing a fantastic job of this. The Lesser Protoss would have been dead a long time ago. He gets ByuN into a bit of a corner as the Stalkers blink forward. He needs to pick off some of those high-value ghosts if he can, but he loses a lot of his Stalkers there.
Yeah, so basically herO's holding on with half the army value of ByuN here. Shield battery overcharge is a big thing. The fact that this ramp exists is also helping.
Yeah, the ramp is a big deal.
To something.
The Immortals doing well for themselves, staying alive.
Ooh, that Zealot broke the snipe lock on.
Oh, cool.
Nice. So that's the first time we saw that.
We're 22 minutes into this game.
92 to 48 supply. Is just this shield battery is put in so much work. This shield battery is MVP of this match.
It really.
And I love that ByuN's just like, no other bases matter. This is the only one.
Yeah, he's saying he will die trying to get up this hill.
Yeah,
a lot of Stalkers.
Off the ramp 87 times.
Yeah.
This is looking bad.
Yeah,
I mean, going down.
Oh, that wasn't a full Zealot warp, and there's the rest of the Zealots being warped in, but ByuN may have done it here.
Yeah, GG, ByuN takes the 2-0 lead. Woo! That was just like a 10-minute battle at that one base. Up the ramp, down the ramp, up the ramp, down the ramp. It was back and forth, but ByuN able to make incredible trades in that match. I mean,
yeah.
he was stutter stepping, kiting like a pro, trying to split against storms as well as he can. But yo, we're into game 3 now. It's on Babylon.
Yeah, ByuN was able to eventually push through there. herO ended up on the back foot after he had that failed attack. And then he was on the defensive for like 10 minutes after that. So that was just great to watch.
And again, if you like watching that kind of composition versus the other kind of composition, that's LaughNgamez' jam. He's very happy about that.
I love playing against it. I love watching it. And in the bottom right, we have got Rebellion's ByuN.
You know what? ByuN's ranked in Eligulak right now?
He's high, isn't he?
3!
That's insane.
He's had a great last 3 or 4 months. And on the top left, it's number 5 in Eligulak. It's herO. So, I mean, this is 2 top 5 players we have for you today in this match. Come on. Come on. How much more do you want? Yeah, it's Serral, Amaru, ByuN, Raynor, herO. That's your top 5.
Yeah, ByuN is an incredible Terran player. Like,
He is.
is he the best Terran right now, other than Maru?
Other than Maru, yep.
And
Clem's all the way down at 8 right now. Bunny's at 10.
Yeah, Kier's not even on there anymore in the top 10, is he?
Not top 10, no.
Yeah, ByuN really has surpassed him, I feel.
Yeah, he came back from military, right?
Oh, that was quite some time ago, though.
Right, and he wasn't super hot. He wasn't doing very well, but that's to be expected when you come back from military. It's hard to make that adjustment to come back into playing professional StarCraft at the highest level. But he's done it. Kier's actually 11, so Kier's okay. It's not like he dropped to
it's not top 10, though.
Not top 10, no. Huh. Got our Ewoks on this map. Man.
That asset definitely getting its usage over the years.
Map makers love that doodad so much. I don't know. Is it the same map maker every time? I bet it is. I bet it's the same map maker. Just like that's his call sign.
Some guys have been making maps for a long time, so
yeah,
it's possible.
True fact. Aldebaran's in chat says that ByuN needed the power of balls. I think he's talking about disruptors there. Yeah, disruptors would have been nice. I agree. I don't know. Storm and disruptors kind of serve the same purpose.
Well, disruptors got nerfed in this.
Oh, right.
And to quite an extent.
Must check patch notes. Disruptor. Purifier orb radius reduced from 1.5 to 1.35.
That's a micro amount, but think about how close disruptor hits are in pro games to hitting or not hitting.
Yeah, it's true.
I just want to say, wow, guys, really hitting up that matcherino. Haven't shouted it out yet this cast, but the prize pool up to $36 extra for the players, which is
nice.
A good chunk of change. Thanks so much to everyone who's contributed, and make sure to go ahead and hit up the matcherino. I'll put the link in chat. All you got to do is use the free coupon code, press contribute, and yeah, adds 25 cents to the prize pool for free, no cost to you.
You don't have to remember a code or anything. You just go to the site and click a button. It's awesome.
It's real awesome. Adept gets in, kills the Reaper's dead, a Marine's dead, and an SCV's dead, so I think that's okay there for herO.
Phoenix Vor says he'll put another $10 into the prize pool for a nuke. That's Phoenix's mode of operation. What he likes to do. A couple more Adepts come shading into this natural. They finish the shade. And they get a Marine. And like... Oh, the Oracle comes in on the cleanup, though. Ooh, Oracle helps a lot there. A couple SCVs go down. There you go. Lifts it. Marine count is not enough to handle an Oracle. You need at least 4, 5, 6 sometimes. Oh, and then the door is open and the Adept comes in for another shade and more harassment into that mineral line. Dude. That Adept...
Yeah.
Oh, with the healing, it's even harder for the Adept to get any kills here, so...
I love this from herO, the classic Protoss thing. You do that bit of aggression, low cost for the most part. He's kept his Oracles alive, so he's thrown away a few Adepts, but he's killed some SCVs, killed some Marines, so he doesn't have to worry about an attack being as strong. And now goes for a third base right as he's doing that attack. That is exactly what you want to do as Protoss, because now ByuN's on the back foot a little bit. And hero's going to be getting away with a good economy. Oracle's coming in. There's the Cyclone. He's going to try and dive on top of it. He gets the Cyclone with the Oracles, and now SCVs are going to be slaughtered here.
Oh, that's not enough Marines to handle these Oracles, and he knows it. hero's like, you don't have enough. He kills one of the Oracles, but Marines are getting chopped up and chewed up. He's just running SCVs back and forth between bases, which is when you know you're in a lot of trouble. If I saw SCVs go down, several Marines went down there too. He was not ready for that. He's making a Banshee. It's like, no, there's Oracles out. Woof. All right, so 5 SCVs go down there. Let's check how many Marines have died. A total of 11 Marines have died for 1 Oracle. Banshee shows up, but like there's stalkers and stuff. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Cloak
Phoenix
is done, but Revelation's available. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Come on, ByuN. You know there's Revelation out there. Why do you go for Cloak Banshees? What are you trying to do?
It's felt like ByuN's had a bit of a lead right out the gate from the past couple games. In this game, herO is dominating.
100%. He's on 3 bases. He's looking good. He's working on Shard. He's getting a Templar Archives already. I mean, he's looking fantastic. Army value is about the same. He's got more workers. 57 to 42 is a massive probe to SCV lead, even with mules. That's a very nice position for herO to be in here. And according to the income advantage tab, he does have an economic advantage right now, even again with the mules. I guess it's only 2 bases, so like 2 mules isn't as much of an advantage as if you have like 6 or 7 orbitals out there throwing down mules, but even then, it's looking pretty good. That patrol pattern is hilarious. They're dancing. It's like really short patrol patterns always make me laugh.
Ah, the elusive Protoss rave.
Alright, ByuN knocking down some rocks here, which gives him more of a direct path across the map here to our guy, herO. Aldebaran says this is a herO game. He believes herO's going to win this one. Revelation tags the entire army of ByuN, so they can't hide. There's no sneaking up. There's no trying to get in a position and get into siege mode before herO knows what's going on, because you got the triangles of doom over your heads. Storm's on the way from herO. Ooh, did he whiff on that tag?
He got the tail end of the army, I think.
And I got that 1 tank.
As long as you've revealed, like, one of the units, you're fine.
Yeah. Actually, you got way more of it than I thought, because, like, a bunch of them are still tagged. Huh.
Ooh, Phoenix can lift up a tank. Beautiful.
No, just donating a tank. Ah, Zealot's coming in from that warping position up earlier.
ByuN doesn't have stim yet.
What? Did he forget stim?
I think he must have forgot to start his stim right away.
Okay, so yep, that's a herO game.
that is a herO game.
That's what happens when Terran forgets to make stim in any matchup, honestly. Like, no matter what matchup it is, they forget stim. At this level, they're just gonna die. That was rough. Nice little warping of Zealots, though, on that flank, though. I love that a lot. I think that definitely caught ByuN by surprise. Yeah, I think he went to stim, and then he was like, oh. Right.
Yeah, if you don't move out on the map like that as a Terran without stim.
Right. He totally thought he had. Totally thought he had. So this next map is Altitude, which kind of looks like a snow map.
Okay.
It is a snow map. It's snowing. Hooray.
Yay, snow. In the bottom left. He's going to have to fight for it. It's not just going to be a clean win. It's ByuN.
And in the top right, there's new life breathed into this man. It's herO. You got 2 players in the top 5 of a Legulac. It's not going to be a sweep.
Yeah,
I mean, it did kind of require ByuN to screw up a little bit, but still.
Yeah, it was really good play from herO.
100%.
And it feels like herO kind of was warming up there a little bit, which we sometimes see in these cups. They're 1 p.m., which is early for nerds. So
yes,
those very well could have been herO's first games of the day, perchance.
Entirely possible. A little bit of probe harass, which again, this kind of harass dates back to 1998. Brood War, that's when this was invented. Send a probe across, mess with the SCV, building the building. Terrans have hated it ever since.
How do you think the first guy to be SCV or probe poked
was probably like, this is bullcrap. Why can't my guy get attacked while he's building something? That's not fair.
He like uninstalls the game, is like, oh, this game's terrible, it's never gonna take off.
In Warcraft 2, your workers, he's not even there. You can't harass him at all when he's building a building. This is stupid. For the low cost of $1, you can buy an underprivileged Marine a stim pack, says Phoenix. Donate today. It's true.
Oh.
Hundreds of Marines.
Oh, what a slick probe.
Yeah. Staying alive with a Reaper on the map, no less. And then comes back in to harass the SCV building this. Oh, goes for a scout instead.
Fair play, but...
Beautiful scout. I mean, just... This is not a scout that ByuN wants to give up. Where'd the Reaper go? Did the Reaper come home to kill this thing?
Yes, it did.
Oh, wow. And then it brings the Reaper all the way home.
Yes.
That probe is dead, but that probe did its job.
So now ByuN has no idea what herO is gone for.
Nope. I mean, an Adept is nothing crazy. Stargate coming in, though.
Yeah, that's the main tech that ByuN hasn't confirmed yet, so there's a chance that herO could be opening up with the Twilight.
herO probe. Says L's 00L? I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to call you L's. Yes, that was a herO probe.
I think L's is right.
Yeah, L's is good. Let's see how many oracles get produced here, because we had 3 in the last game, and they did pretty well for themselves. Second one does get started, so 2 oracles cruising around. 3 oracles are a menace.
Yeah, we saw what they did in the last game.
Door up. Ooh, I don't know if that... they finished the shade. Okay. I don't know if that door was up. Oracle comes in and is like, oh, do you have anything defending your main? No. No anti-air in the main. Oh. 2 Marines come out. Made a Viking this time, though. Smart choice from ByuN. Just shuts the Oracle down.
He scans to confirm to ensure the kill.
Awesome. Like, truly impressive. That's a cost. I mean, that's a mule you didn't get.
That's a big cost.
And that other mule got pulled off the line and lost a ton of mining time, too. So this harassment from herO is doing pretty well for itself. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, when you factor in the scan, that is a big, big loss.
Another Oracle's on the way, maybe just to replace the one that died. Getting a shield battery back at home. Cyclone in production. Cyclone just, you know, as general. Good early unit, or early game unit for sure. Even with its nerf to armored targets, but it's all around buff to other targets. Interesting. Raven coming in here too. Second time we've seen one of those today out of ByuN. And get some more auto turret harass out of him. It did seem to do pretty well for him in game number 1. Yeah, Revelation tossed down, but the Oracle escapes despite the lock-on catching it. And right now, 48 to 35 workers. Chrono Boost is a good unit. And herO's got a third base cruising. He's looking fine. Robotics facility coming in for him, making a forge for those upgrades. He did just make a Phoenix. So,
Yeah, I guess that's just to chase down any air units.
Yeah, makes sense. He's not going crazy with them. Once again, a nice little patrol circle pattern there from him.
Does ByuN just go for a boys pull or something here?
There's no sign of a third base. And the longer that goes on, the more likely a boys pull is.
Like, he's so far behind, but then his stim is also so far away. 80 seconds off is a long time in StarCraft 2. This is just going to be hard for ByuN no matter what way he plays this.
Yep. Warp Prism, 5 additional gateways coming up. I mean, he's going to have a lot of money. And he's going to have a lot of ability to produce a ton of army really quickly. He's got shield batteries coming in too, throwing up a stasis trap. I don't know. The longer ByuN just kind of sits here without getting a third base, the more worried I am about him. Yep. Wait, is something like a watchtower preventing you from taking this base? Can you attack that?
That's a good question.
If you take down the cooling tower, does it destroy the LaughNgamez watchtower, and then you can have it?
That must be it, right?
That's got to be how this works. Are LaughNgamez watchtowers destructible? What is going on?
I have no idea, to be honest. I've never encountered this.
That's got to be how that works, but I don't know. Dude, someone needs to take down that cooling tower.
Guys, drop everything. Destroy that, please.
Pause.
Prism Zealot harassment hitting the natural base, making ByuN pull back, which is not what you want to have happen if you're a 2-base Terran.
Not when you're 2-base attacking, definitely not.
Wow,
Another Warped of Zealots in the main.
This is totally worth it. He's doing it without charge, which is just comical, but still going to get some SCVs, and the time he's buying is huge.
And Stutter Step is not happening, so like several Marines died there for absolutely no reason. High Templar coming in, charge is finishing up now. Dude, herO just bought himself a ton of time. Okay, so John Solo says yes, the tower, the scrap heat, the cooling tower topples the LaughNgamez watchtower. I want to see that. That's crazy. All right, ByuN says time is time. He's up 79 to 67 army supply.
Beautiful feedback
on the Raven. No anti-armor missile possible here. Charge lots have got charge. Spreading against the Widowmine, but it still catches a bunch of them anyway.
Yeah, this is still okay for ByuN. That's beautiful force fields from herO, though.
Yeah, and just the longer this goes on, the worse it is for ByuN. I think we're moving into a game 5 here.
I think we are too.
Ooh, Widowmine catches an Immortal. Ardent Shields do activate. And ByuN's finding that little proxy gate over here. Does not attack the tower. ByuN, it'll just take a second. Please. For us. Dude, whoever made LaughNgamez watchtowers destructible, I'm kind of impressed by that.
Yeah, it makes...
Do it.
I wonder if this is something for the map, or if it's more the behavior of the cooling tower in which it just destroys anything it lands on.
I mean, it doesn't destroy units, though.
They're right next to it. Come on.
I know. Just like misclick. Just once. Aldebaran says, I've been waiting for someone to do it. Phoenix wants someone to kill the tower. Says 10 bucks for that, too. Ooh, it's taking some damage. That's good.
Ooh.
Dude, while you're sitting here, ByuN, take out your frustrations. Kill the tower.
Then he loses the LaughNgamez, though.
That's fine. You know the army's over here. It's cool. herO, you do it. You have some Immortals. It'll take like 2 hits. Oh, this is hilarious. I really want that thing to go down. $69 to 57 workers. herO's got that economic lead, but he's had it all, all day here. ByuN's got the bigger army again, 93 to 71, but the great equalizer is always splash damage. It's going to be Storm here, more Colossus being produced, Blink finishing up here fairly soon. Got his Immortals, got his charge lots, expanding again to a 4th base here as ByuN's 3rd base is getting established. Then Mule's going to pop that income right through the roof. And we're starting to get ghosts again. It's that time for ghosts here in this PvT. ByuN firing those up. 2 Colossus at a time being produced.
Yeah,
you don't want to distract the players.
No, that's why when John Solo offers $10 to drop a nuke, it's like, yeah, that's borderline match fixing there.
Kind of is. Sometimes it happens anyway, though, even if we don't tell him anything.
Mm-hmm.
He did that once. He did throw up a nuke after the offer. He didn't know about the offer.
Gonna be 4 Colossus out for herO. 4 Colossus, 4 Immortals, and 4 Archons. It's only natural.
Yeah, definitely. 4-4-4. Looking good. This is a pretty big map, so mounting an attack across the whole thing is kind of difficult for Terran and Protoss. Zerg doesn't care. Zerg's fast, but...
Yeah, it really is.
Undertaking. Alright, so ByuN's maxed out. herO's effectively maxed out. 1-1's done for ByuN, and ground armor level 1's just finishing up from herO, so his upgrades have not been as good today, or in this game, as they have been for the rest of the day. Vikings coming in to try to deal with the Colossus, and hey! Ooh, there was a Disruptor, and I think it got canceled. I swear a Disruptor popped up in that production tab for just a second, and then it disappeared, so you're being teased, Aldebarans.
No.
Might get some Disruptors later here.
He's got Disruptors. He made 2.
Oh, okay, good. We're good. I thought another one was on the way. But 2 are joining the party. Dude, 4 Colossus hallucinating a Colossus there. It dies immediately.
Those EMPs are huge from ByuN, but does he have the firepower to bring them all these units down before the damage is done? Yeah, I guess he does.
Yeah, 2 of the Colossus die. They're on full retreat. Disruptor comes in, zones ByuN back a little bit. That's what they do. Picking up the Immortal to keep it alive. Oh, the War Prism dies, and so the Immortal dies. Makes a ton of sense here. Army value 90 to 67. Colossus is sniped. And herO, I don't know, man.
Yeah, this looks bad.
It's not looking good. 83 to 36 total supply. Back home, he's trying to make some more Disruptors here. ByuN is pulling back to the Zelnaga Watchtower, waiting for reinforcements before he pushes in, but he's just got double the army value of herO right now. Every minute he waits, the worse it is for him.
Okay, ByuN just chilling. Yeah, I think he definitely could push this further.
Liberators in production, more Widowmines coming in all the time here. Stalkers on the harass a little bit. So we've got this group on the left side harassing, right side setting up at the tower with Zealots. They thought about moving in, then they chose not to. Dark Shrine on the way here now. And just trying to replace Colossus. I don't know that Colossus are getting the value that you want them to today.
No. Probably not. Problem is late game Protoss has got to build something.
Right. I don't know. I just prefer Disruptors or Storm over Colossus if you have to choose.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of Colossus isn't bad, I don't think. Lots more Disruptors are on the way. So he's going to be up to 5 against ByuN. They're very good against Ghosts.
True. EMP is getting tossed down every time. Zealot flank. They avoid the EMP, but another one goes down. Oh, it's another sick one on all those Zealots. Forging the river. Disruptors catching a couple Ghosts there. And a Marauder based on the wreckage, based on the dead bodies on the ground. Shield upgrades level 1 coming in from herO. Might as well get those. And +2 ground armor. Widowmine drop at 16 minutes because why not? Nope, herO sees it. Great probe pull. Sacrifices 2 probes so that all the others may live. Ooh, picking off the medevac there was a good get by herO too. Sick. Continuing to work on 3-3 upgrades here is ByuN. 4 Vikings at a time. He recognizes the Colossus are still what herO's trying to go for. Picking up. Splitting for 2 separate attacks. Left side, right side. As herO is trying to expand to that left side around a 10 o'clock position. I think it's going to get accidentally scouted and shut down unless ByuN just wants to bypass it entirely. A lot of dead airspace over here.
Yeah, there really is, and we'll see.
Surprising amount of dead airspace. Liberators are good on this map.
Yeah,
all right.
Okay.
Now he's trying to hold this attack with some of his army. A bunch of it's marching into that 12 o'clock position, that 11 o'clock position. Couple cannons are not going to save. They just depowers them immediately. burns down the Nexus, forces here to come back home. Nexus down immediately. Cannons die, shield batteries die. The probes come back into an active war zone, but Hero's army's in position and enough to chase ByuN away there, and the Nexus gets replanted. Another Nexus going to go down. Oh my gosh, that's 2 Nexus down very quickly. 10 probes die too. This whole group on the left side does get wiped out by the Zealot Stalker army, but on a rampage here is ByuN. Vikings do take down a Nexus. They're very low on HP, and they're going to get killed by these Stalkers here for sure. Army value very close. Worker count very close too. This is not a position where anybody's going to get a win anytime soon. Is he going to go into the main?
Yeah, he is.
Just boosting into the main.
Just keep trading out.
Is he going to try to depower those? Oh, Colossus comes in. Oh my gosh, we recalled a Colossus in here. They both immediately died. There's only Stalkers. They can't deal with this, and they know that. They're backing out. 3 more probes die. What are we killing? Pylons here. Zealot's coming through a tiny little choke, but good flank attack there. Stutter step, running out of room a little bit. Going to try to pick up and get out of here, but the Stalk... Oh, but yes, he does pick up and get out after killing a few of the Stalkers.
That was a darn good trade for ByuN, though.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's looking... oh, so good. $27,000 resources lost here from herO. 22,000 lost from ByuN. 13 more probes go down. It's only 49 workers for the Protoss to 66 for the... Oh, the Terran and the drop is still up here. The Stalkers are kind of watching it, but I don't know. He just comes back, unloads right on the Stalkers, loses 2 of his medevacs, but the Stalkers are like, we can't stand against this.
No, they cannot.
Powering all of these warp gates would be huge. Liberator's getting 17 kills in combination with everything else that's going on right now. He's just trying to depower these. He does. He depowers 7 of the warp gates before getting cleared out. That really prevents herO from making reinforcements. Flank attack tries to catch these disruptors off guard, but serious Nova hits there. The balls are getting some damage done, and a base does go down for ByuN.
hero's economy definitely taking a beating, though, down to 45 workers. He gets a blow against ByuN. ByuN's still 4 bases, though, which seems to be okay for Terran, whereas hero's only 4 bases, with this 5th being shut down by these Liberators, and he doesn't have enough Stalkers to shut these down. No, 2 is not enough. Again, that dead airspace really coming into play. Is it repowered his warp gates at the main? Okay, so finally does have enough Stalker. Oh
no,
my
he does
gosh.
Not. There were 3 Liberators.
Yeah, Liberators were changed, so...
Can you check out the main base of herO? I want to see if he repowered those warp gates. He has not yet. Oh, dude. That's really, like, slowing down his ability to remax here. That's why he's down 176 to 116 supply. Oh,
what an attack here from ByuN moving towards the top. hero's completely out of position to deal with this. Yeah, he's got a recall, but that's going to put him in an awkward position, trying to defend 2 places at once, trying to engage against ByuN's bio forces in small skirmishes. Great disruptor connection.
Super fantastic. ByuN's got that army on the left side, could make a move, and is making a move up to the north now along this left side. This is the newest source of income for herO. He's not in a position to defend it either. He might... Oh, these probes are dying. Handful of Stalkers show up. Oh, the Disruptors are here, though. And he might just go far side, try to kill some of these probes, maybe try to focus down the Nexus, but the Disruptor balls are a little too strong for that. So... Oh, no, he didn't kill the Disruptor before it killed everything. He was trying to time it and missed. That was brutal stuff. It's still 92 to 64 armor supply in favor of ByuN, but another group of Stalkers are warping in. Main base attack once again, but he's got some Stalkers and Zealots responding. It's not. They know it's not enough against these 3 Marines and Marauders with EMP support as well. Main base kind of belongs to ByuN right now. They're just, you know, depowering more warp gates. No, couldn't quite get that one. A medevac is picked off as it flies out. Not looking good for herO, but he's holding on desperately.
Yeah, it might just be a matter of the hourglass running out for him, though. He's not been remaxing his army. He's just lost another Stalker there to a Widowmine hit. He's on 30 workers. You can't keep up a Protoss army with this. All ByuN has got to do is to pick off these Disruptors before they get off some big hits, and then trade out with the rest of the army, and he seems to be doing a pretty good job of that. 3 disruptors left, getting liberators set up. Hero's going in, but...
Yeah, that full surround, that is... Nobody wants a full surround. ByuN gets the win. 3-1 victory here against herO. Number 3 defeats